World Food Safety Day is an annual event to raise awareness about the importance of food safety. Prepare for the unexpected is this year's theme, which highlights the need to take proactive steps against food safety incidents, regardless of their severity. Health experts say in Nigeria, more than 200,000 people die of food poisoning.
1 in 10 people get ill by eating unsafe food. Food safety incidents can range from minor events to major international crises, such as food poisoning in a local restaurant, a voluntary withdrawal of contaminated products. It is a call to action for everyone involved in the food supply chain to ensure that the food we consume is safe and will not cause harm to our health.
An estimated 600 million people fall ill and 420,000 die after eating food contaminated by bacteria, viruses, parasites, and chemical substances.
In response, the federal government is launching a new national policy on food safety and quality. This policy intends to regulate food and feed safety. The government also seeks to address non-communicable diseases by educating Nigerians about the risks of excessive consumption of salt, trans fats, sugars, and alcohol.
As part of the implementation of this policy, I have also, that is the coordinating minister, approved the establishment of 4 technical working groups that will serve as a conduit for improving the capacity of all stakeholders across the food supply chain, and they are: 1. Risk-based regulations and risk analysis. 2. Food inspection. 3. Traceability and supporting technologies. And 4. Education and research. The policy propels us towards a future where the food we consume is not only safe, but essentially healthy. It lays out strategic plans to reduce the intake of salt, trans fatty acids, sugar, and alcohol, amongst others.
The FAS Lagos office recently sponsored 2 NAFDAC experts to travel to the United States to take part in a scientific exchange program on establishing and harmonizing SPS regulatory across the 8 regional economic communities of the African Union.
On its part, the Ministry of Agriculture, which is responsible for food security, says it would continue to ensure that crops are safe for consumption as well as the safe practice of animal husbandry services.
We are on top of our game about mycotoxin contamination, about the appropriate use of chemicals right from the get-go when we are planting in our agronomic practices, to make sure that whatever the agri-sector is bringing out, agri-food system is bringing out for us, is actually safe for human consumption.
We as professionals, our policymakers and consumers, we have the power to drive the change. Let's commit to practical steps that enhance food safety in our daily lives.
The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, which is responsible for regulating food safety, is being urged to ensure that food products from the food supply chain are safe at every level to avoid foodborne diseases and food poisoning. Oli J. Wapera, Arise News.